Hello everybody and welcome back to another Pokemon video. And in the last episode we went over this bridge right here and defeated? I don't even know. I don't know. We beat all those trainers down there, and now we're on our way into Route whatever this is. So if you come over here, you can pick up pick up TM45, which is a track, which I'm not going to teach any of my Pokemon because I'm not a super fan of that move, and I just hate it whenever other people use that move on me because it is just terrible. Why am I moving so slowly? Hold on. Let's try this. It's still moving pretty slow. Alright, but anyways, so we're going to go ahead and fight this first trainer up here, and I don't know why it's moving so slowly. That's really weird. Yeah, I don't know who I have as my starter Pokemon. I didn't even think of looking. And I have... He's got a Machop, which Machops are pretty good. My first playthrough of this game, I actually used Machop because Machoke is a really good Pokemon. I was about to use Bite, but Bite is not very effective against fighting types. I was thinking the other way around. Fighting is super effective against Dark. Anyways, so we're going to go ahead and use a Water Gun, which does a pretty good chunk of damage. And since my Wartortle is a beast, I can be able to take that low kick pretty easily. And there we go. We got Machop out of the way. And get some XP out of that. And then next up, we've got a Geodude. I'm going to keep Wartortle in. And then I'm going to do a quick Water Gun. Take this thing out pretty easily. Oh, dude, I am so tired. Oh, didn't get very much sleep last night. It kinda sucks. But, so I guess while I'm doing this, I think I'll just tell you guys. I don't know if I told you guys before. Oh, Wartortle got up a level, that's good. Now level 21. I don't know if I told you guys this before, but I'm starting a workout thing with my friend. It's called Insanity. If you've heard of it, then you know that it is absolutely killer. If you haven't, it's I've heard that it's like the hardest workout on the market. So it is very hard, but it is supposed to get you very, very fit by the end of it. So it's a 60-day workout thing with it's also an eating diet, so that sucks. No more the Taco Bell and stuff like that. So that's a bummer. Love me that Taco Bell. Well, and that's probably the reason why I had to do this diet, because I gotta stay in shape, stay sexy for the ladies. I love how I'm talking about staying sexy and I'm playing Pokemon right now. Telling you, dude, chicks dig the Pokemon, and even when it's lagging like a mother flooper. Why is it doing this? Stop it! Alright, I'm gonna stop this for a little bit. I'm gonna see if I can do anything to fix this, and I will be back in a second. Alright. Now let's give this a shot, see if this is messed up. No, it actually looks normal. Yay! I got it. Alright, good deal. There we go, I think I fixed it. It does actually seem like it's going kind of fast. But oh well. Better too fast than too slow. That is not what she said. So anyways, I have no idea what I was talking about because Pokemon decided to be stupid and interrupt. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and fight this dude, level up our Pokemon a little bit, and so I was actually earlier today I was actually going through the Pokédex online to see what kind of Pokemon I wanted, and I really couldn't find any specific Pokemon that I was really hoping to get. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go throughout the game and hope that I can just try to find a Pokemon Like, I'll just be like traveling random and say, oh, here's a good Pokemon. How about I take him, and then I'll get him and add him to the team, and but I don't even know what I'm saying right now. So yeah, pretty much I don't really know what to do, and Confusion's gonna do a pretty good chunk of damage. Yes, it is. I'm gonna go ahead and switch out because I do not want my lovely Mankey to faint. Yeah, that was actually kind of stupid of me to keep what's his face in, to keep Mankey in while battling Slow. Psychic and water, so it's super effective against Mankey. Alright, so we beat Youngster Dan. So I'm gonna go ahead and heal up my Mankey. Do I have any super potions? I do not. I do have a nugget. Sweet beans. There's a lot to do. Let's use 2 of them. Alright. Good deal. So now let's fight you. And let's see what you got up your sleeve. Well, again, while I'm fighting him, I might as well keep talking. I actually have another plan on something that I might do in the future. Oh right, quick heads up, Nidoran has the poison point effect that makes it to where if you use a physical attack on him, it'll poison you. So just heads up for that. Yeah, so if, some of you that don't know, I am an artist. Like, I like to draw stuff. So yeah, and after watching a whole bunch of the recent superhero movies that have been coming out, I decided that I kind of want to make my own superhero comic, like make up my own people and stuff. So I worked with my friend. My friend is like he knows every single superhero there ever has been. And he knows like all their powers and all that stuff. He's a huge superhero nerd, as I am to Pokemon. So yes, I mean, he was helping me out a little bit with that. I'm actually gonna try to keep Mankey and hope that this will kill it. All right, good. So yeah, he was helping me out with it, and I did a few doodles, and I think I finally found out on the character's design, and hopefully I need to make probably need to make like a few friends of the main character, and then I need to make at least 2 or 3 villains, just so I can have sort of a base to start off on. And then once I do that, I'll be good to start making the comics, which comics are pretty hard to make. Making all the panels and the gutters and putting all the panels in to make them perfectly fit on the page. If you don't know, gutters are the like the lines that are in between each of the panels. So yeah, you got to fit those perfectly in there. And I mean, comics take a long time to make. Mankey's learning focus energy. Do I have any moves? Yeah. Focus energy just increases the critical hit ratio. It's not a necessity to have, but if you like getting critical hits, then you can go ahead and teach that to one of your Pokemon. Right. Yeah. So Pokemon comics take a pretty long time to make. If you don't know, like probably one of those comics that are made by Marvel, I mean, one of those probably takes a month or 2 to make, and that's with 4, like they usually have 4 or 5, maybe even 6 artists working on a comic. Like maybe one does the first quarter of the book, the next does another quarter, and then they all just do that, and then switch off, and the next one will come in and color it and all that. So yeah, it takes a long time to make a comic. But what I'm doing like small comics, maybe like 4 or 5 panels on each comic, so they're gonna be pretty short. But hopefully by the end I'll have 30 or 40 of those pages, and I can make it into a comic, into like a big comic. So that would be great if that could do that. That's like my my goal at the end of this. So if I could fully get that done, that would be great. That'd be incredible. And so what you want to do whenever you fight this guy is, as you can see, there's an item up there. So you want to come down to about right here and then walk over, and so then there he moves out of your way, so you can run up there and get that thing, get that whatever that is, without having to cut down that tree, which you can't do for a little while. So he's got a Tata. So I've been working for like the past like 2 or 3 days trying to, not 2 or 3, probably about 1.5, trying to figure out what the character is going to look like. And I finally made up his design, so that's pretty cool. And I bet I'm sounding very boring right now. I don't even know what to talk about. Give me like some topics to talk about while I do these videos, because I'm not like most of the commentators where I can just talk about just the actual game for the entire time. I gotta have some kind of story going on in the background. Yeah, if you guys have any interesting stories or questions you'd like to ask, go ahead and ask them, because I've just got nothing to talk about right now and I feel incredibly boring. So yeah, if you guys want to know anything about me, just ask. Yeah, so I don't really have anything to talk about. I'm trying to think of what other things I've done this summer, and I can't really think of anything because I've pretty much been stuck in my house this entire time. Oh wow! So yeah, you definitely want to come up and grab this thing. It's TM43, which contains secret power, my bad. That does 70 damage, and it's a great move. So you definitely want to come and grab that. Yeah. Yeah. So just be sure that you grab that. And I actually want to fight this guy. So come here. Well, since I got nothing to talk about this summer, I'll talk about what I did last summer, which it's a long time ago, but it's still one of the greatest experiences I've had, which we actually flew over to Phoenix, Arizona, and just kind of stayed around there, just kind of stayed in the hotel, just kind of enjoyed Arizona for a little bit, which is really, really hot. And then we began our drive up to the Hoover Dam, which was a long drive, but it's actually pretty cool. We got to go inside. We took a tour inside of the dam, and it's cool. Like, they got an entire system of stuff in there with the generators, with the water generators in there. I mean, this is huge, and it was really, really cool. So that was awesome. And then afterwards, we actually drove to Vegas, which was absolutely sick. I love Vegas. But well, it kind of sucks at my age because you can't really do very much except for enjoy all the sights and stuff. But still, even that was pretty fun. So yeah, and then after Vegas, we stayed in Vegas for about a day or two, and then we started our drive all the way up over to California, which was absolutely horrible. It was a 10-hour drive, and I just hate being in cars for a super long time. But at the end of the journey, it was pretty rewarding. We went up to our cabin that we have in California, up in the Sierra Mountains. Just kind of stayed in there, just chilled for a while. So that was really fun. And then afterwards we flew all the way back to South Carolina. So finally got to fly back instead of driving freaking 10 hours. Yeah, we spent a total of like 36 hours, or not 36, like 20, I think it was 23 hours on the road as a total. So throughout the entire time. Now let me talk about the Grand Canyon. The Grand Canyon is probably the best part of the entire trip. The Grand Canyon is absolutely incredible. I was actually not expecting it to be very great. Like I was kind of like, oh, it's just a big hole in the ground, not going to be too exciting. But once I got there, it was just absolutely amazing what it looked like. It looked awesome, and to think that all that water, that entire thing was formed just by water erosion and stuff, is just incredible. So that was awesome, and we actually took a hike down. We went down to a place called Skeleton's Point, which some of you may know if you've been to the Grand Canyon, but it's halfway down. So how the Grand Canyon works, it has like the main like gorge kind of thing where like that's what you usually see, and then it has the river running down the middle of it, and that's also like another pretty much an entirely different gorge down there. So we went down about halfway, and that was where Skeleton's Point was, and that was a very long and exhausting hike, but it was worth it to see the sights. But anyways, so that's done with. We've finally gotten through all those trainers, and this is Bill's house, which you need to come to. And if you walk over, you don't really see anything except for this Clefairy right here. So if you talk to that, it says, "Hi, I'm a Pokemon." No, I'm not. Call me Bill. I'm a true blue Pokemaniac. Hey, what's that with that skeptical look? I'm not joshing you, pal. I screwed up an experiment and got combined with a Pokemon. So how about it? Help me out here. And so whenever you say yes, he says that you'll go in a teleporter, and then you go over to the PC and press A, and it'll initiate the teleporter, and it'll send this thingy through the tube of stuff, and there you go. Now the Clefairy is executed and dead, joyfully. And what's his face is back. So now you can go talk to him. Hey, thanks, bud. I owe you one. So did you come to see my Pokemon collection? You didn't? That's a bummer. I've got to thank you. Oh, here, maybe this will do. And he gives you the SS ticket, which you need you need in like the next city. Because there's a big ship that you got to go on to, and you got to do some stuff on there. There's a few battles and significant battle that you got to do. So yeah, that's really all I got for this video. We went through Route 25, I believe, and we're actually going to do one more thing before I end this video. Let me check. Alright, I got 5 Pokeballs. Now this is going to be a kind of a tough battle to do. Do I have to fight you? Alright, I do. Good. But once I beat this guy, we're going to look for a Pokemon. This is going to be our first Pokemon that we're going to catch. Now, I'll leave it kind of a surprise of what it's going to be, but it's a really, really good Pokemon, and I would strongly suggest you catch it as well. So yeah. It's got a Akins. I'm going to go to Wartortle, see if Wartortle can do anything to it. I don't know how much bite we'll do. Let's just see. Alright, that's about half. Let's get it. So he's going to use Wrap. Didn't do very much. And there we go. Alright, so now that he's done, and whenever all this stupid writing has gone away. Alright, there we go. So now what you're going to do is you're just going to start running around in the grass, and hopefully alright, yes, we got lucky. First try. So this is what you're looking for. It's an Abra. They're usually around level 10, but this one is actually level 12. So now these guys are really, really hard to catch. You get one shot at catching it, because it will. Here, I'm going to go ahead and save the game. I went ahead and saved the game, and see, look, if you try to attack it, I'll just use this to scratch. Hopefully it won't kill it. Alright, I killed it. Never mind. Yeah, I'll just use Leer to show you. Whenever it does that, no matter what it does, what you do, whenever it's his turn, it will use teleport and it flees from battle. So you wanna just you gotta be as lucky as possible. If you have a Crobat or I don't even remember what it's called. Zubat. If you have a Zubat, I'm pretty sure that Zubats have the effect that where you can't run away. But anyways, so we're gonna go ahead and use a Pokeball. Hopefully we'll get lucky and catch it on our first try. One. Oh no. All right. Yep. So there goes. See, it'll teleport from battle. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and keep doing this, and hopefully I can get lucky and catch it pretty soon, because these things are really annoying to catch, and if you don't catch it on the first try, then you gotta just keep on running around hoping that you can get one. But it is well worth the wait to get one of these things, because it is amazing. And yes, there we go, we caught it. Caught the Abra, and it sleeps for 18 hours a day. It uses a variety of extrasensory powers even while sleeping. So it is a psychic type Pokemon. And now here's the downside to Abra. Ugh, stupid wild battle. Here's the downside to Abra, and at level, or I can't remember what level he learns, but he does not learn any move until like level 16 or something, which is when it evolves. But all it knows right now is teleport, which is pretty stupid. But something that you can actually use teleport for that's useful is whenever you're running around into the wild, and you have to go to the PC, instead of having to walk all the way back, you can just use teleport, and it'll teleport you back to the Pokemon Center, so you don't have to walk all that distance. So that's a good thing, but teleport is completely useless. It doesn't do any damage or anything like that. So he's kind of hard to level up. But once he evolves into Kadabra, he is a beast, and he is an amazing Pokemon, and I would strongly suggest getting him, despite how long it may take for you to catch him. So, yep, that's all I got for this video. Thanks for watching, everybody, and go check out my other videos, and I will see you guys later.